Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So, got a bit of a treat for you. This is not just a keyboard. This is the Raspberry Pi 400. And we are going to install Windows 10 on this. Now I forgot that I had taken the SD card out of it because I was going to boot into Raspbian. Give you a little view of that, but unfortunately I have taken the SD card out, and as soon as I saw that it was out, I remembered that I took it out some time ago for some reason. I don't even remember what the reason was now, but anywho, I've got this little Polaroid action camera that's it's okay. Honestly, it's okay. It's not the best. It's certainly not the worst. But anyways, we're just going to borrow the SD card out of it. And when I mean borrow, I mean we're just going to use it. So, it's hard to, oh, there it is. Okay. Now this SD card here is 128 gigabytes, and it's supposed to be a high read speed for cameras. So I would assume, this being a small board computer, it should also be sufficient for it. So I'm going to get, let's see if I can see, and let's see if it focuses. Yeah, it's an XC1 128 gigabyte SanDisk. So I'm gonna get what you would call the prerequisites for Windows 10 on Raspberry. Going to be using my trusty Lenovo M92P, which, if you've never seen one of those, it's, excuse the mess, but it is right there. It's that little computer there. You can see the DVD drive on the top of it. It's super tiny, but very capable. And as you can see, I just ran a benchmark just because I can. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to get the software that I need downloaded on there, and I'll walk you through the process of getting the SD card ready for Windows 10 on this computer. So yeah, let me do that. I'll have to rewatch the video, of course, to figure out exactly what I need, but from what I understand, it's going to take a while, so you won't have to see that part, and if you do, it'll be sped up. But it's going to download the Windows 10 for ARM. The version of Windows 10 for ARM computers, and that's what makes this possible. Now, the video that I watched was from a year ago, and it said that HDMI audio and I think Wi-Fi were not working on this computer. However, I can work around the Wi-Fi. I'm not worried about that. And there's not a headphone jack on this computer for it to work. So, unfortunately, audio may not work on this, but I have a workaround to get the internet to work because I have an HDMI. Not HDMI. I have an Ethernet cable, and I can just run it from that computer to this computer and just bridge the connections, and they'll share they'll share the internet from one another. So anyways, let me get that software downloaded, and yeah, I will see you on the other side. Right, okay, so I am back, and this is the website to download the software for Windows on a Raspberry. It'll be called worproject.com. I know you can't see that. I am sorry. I don't have a screen recorder on this computer, so you just have to take my word for it. So you got Windows on Raspberry, and this little box right here on the left of this, you got join the community, which you can do on your own time. And then you've got get started. Depending on whether you have a Linux or other operating system, or if you have Windows. I have Windows, obviously. You can see the Windows stuff over here. So I'm going to click I have a Windows machine. And I already watched the video on this, so I think, unless, I don't think I've forgotten anything, but I'm pretty sure I remember how to do it. So once you download the file, you'll just click on where to go, Windows on Raspberry Imager, and you'll download that, and it'll download as a zip file. It'll be called WOR release, blah, 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 whatever the release is. 2.3.1 is the current one. So once you open that, so I'll just reopen it. So what I did was I just simply created a new folder on the desktop and just named it WOR and extracted everything in the zip file from there. From the zip file into there, rather. And you'll see all this stuff here. What you want to click on is this application. It says application there. WOR. Double click on it. It's going to give you the, that. And at first, it may say that Windows stopped the program or whatever. Just click more info. It'll be like up here, and then click run anyways. So we're going to do English. What's the options? Show all the options. Wizard mode. We'll just go with the required options. So we'll go next. Select the device. And we're going to go with disk 2. And we're going to be using the Raspberry 400. Oh, I'm not using a USB. I'm just using that to actually format and write to the card. So I don't think I have to update the bootloader. So okay. It didn't say anything about this. So let me go back, because from my understanding, okay. Getting the Windows image. Okay. Let's see. Let's read this guide. Okay. Downloading an ESD. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll go with version, Windows 10. We'll go with the latest build, ARM 64 edition. We'll just go with client, English. Download image. Okay, so I don't know how long this is going to take. Oh. There's no way that that's done. Impossible. There's no way. Oh, it didn't finish downloading. Okay. So, oh, something's still downloading though. Oh, it's actively downloading. Okay. Okay. That's why. It's 3.32 gigabytes, so anyways, I'll get back to it after that has completed downloading, and we will go from there, because the next step is to put the image file into the tool. All right, finally we're back after almost 3 hours. 3 hours it took to download this file. This is just my backup software for the computer. Alright, so we've got our file here, and you can see that it comes up as Windows 10 Home. So we're going to click Next, and we're going to accept. Okay, and I think we're just gonna leave all of this the same. Okay, so we're gonna click install. Now this might take a minute because it's not like writing Raspbian to the SD card where, well, actually it is. It is exactly like that, because it's fully installing the Windows 10 to the SD card just from this program here. So that way when we boot into the Pi, we just have one little thing to change with the RAM, and then it should boot right into Windows 10. So we're going to click install, and this will take a little while, but yeah. So we will come back when this has completed, and the next thing you'll see is the Pi booting up for the first time. Oh, and also I'll go ahead and tell you that, let me zoom out a bit. It also works on this. Now this one is the Raspberry Pi Model 3 B+. And there's a version of this that does work on this as well. The only differences with this and this is, well, the form factor, obviously, but this has more RAM. I think this is 4 gigabytes? I can't remember, honestly. I think this is 4 gigabytes and this is like 2 gigabytes or 1 gigabyte of RAM, something like that. But the nice thing about these is there's a crap ton of cases you can get for this. I mean, you can get all kinds of cases. You can get way into it. I mean, you can get better heat sinks with fans, really all kinds of stuff. Think of this model as sort of like your PC builder's Raspberry Pi, because you can do so much with this. I mean, you can run you can get just about anything for this. You can get things that plug into this, and you can make it do all kinds of things. It's really, really awesome. So, yeah, and then you've got this, and, you know, the other difference here is, this being the Model 3, it only has USB 2.0. So you're limited to the speeds of USB 2.0. This one has a single USB 2.0 and then 2 3.0s. I think that's a gigabit Ethernet. I'm not quite sure, but I think that's what that is. You get this, you'd pretty much just use that for your mouse. You also have micro HDMI and support to up to 1 terabyte, I believe. I think. And then, of course, you still got your same GPIO pins here. So you can actually get a cable and you can plug in the exact same thing on this that you could on the other. And of course, you don't have to have a separate keyboard. This is the keyboard and it's the computer. Yeah, you can literally just use this as a daily computer, and it's perfectly capable of doing most tasks. It can't do everything, obviously, but, you know, general web browsing, Word documents, whatever. It does play Minecraft. You might ask in the comments, will it run Crysis? I have no idea. I've never even played Crysis. Maybe that's my Crysis. I need to play it. So yeah. But anyways, as you can see, it says it's installing Windows. So we will come back when that finishes, and we will boot this up and see where it goes from there. All right. Well, I don't believe it, but the installation has completed. So I guess we're going to click finish. All right, easy enough. I'm going to eject it properly. All right, well, let's just hope that that's it. Okay. All right, so we're going to, oh shit. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Gonna move some stuff out of the way real quick. Okay. Okay. All right, and second to last thing, need a mouse. And then, let's see. Come on. Trying to. Oh, shoot. Ah, perfect. Okay. All right. So, you probably can't even see here. But basically, this is like the little BIOS thing. I think we go device manager. No. Boot manager? Device manager. RAM disk configuration. No. Oh, Raspberry Pi configuration. Ah, okay. So there's an option that says limit RAM to 3 gigabytes, and we need to disable that. So now we're going to save and exit. And that's under device manager and Raspberry Pi configuration. Okay, so we've done that, and now we're going to continue. And it's going to reboot. And once it reboots, it's going to hopefully start booting into Windows. Supposedly this first boot takes quite a while. So we're just going to kind of let it do its thing and see how it goes from here. And you can see here that the light is on, so it's powered on. It's just if I remember correctly, this this first boot is going to take a while. Error, could not detect network connection. Okay, so all right. I'll be back. I need to get a Ethernet cable. Okay, so it looks like that has fixed it. So I don't know. I might still need to go onto the other computer and try. I don't want to accidentally press any buttons. Nope, wrong button. Let's go to Network and internet, network and sharing center. Change adapter settings. Bridge connections. It just says identifying. I don't know. To create a network bridge, you must select at least two. Ha! Awesome. There we go. It's been a while since I've done that. All right. Let's go back to input, HDMI 2. And look at that. It says getting ready, just like any other Windows installation. That's pretty neat. So now we can move the other mouse out of the way and have this one ready. I really, 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 really hope that the sound is working. I also really hope that the Wi-Fi is working on this one. But anyways, like I said, that this first boot is going to take a while, so I will start recording again once we're past getting ready. All right, so it rebooted, and I don't know. It says press enter to boot, but I'm gonna give it a few seconds because I'm not sure. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'll just give it a few seconds and then I'll press enter. This says start PXE over IPv4. So I'm assuming that's the internet connection. Let's press enter. Just see. Come on. Server response timeout. Start PXE over IPv6. Let me check and see if the connection is still bridged. Okay, yep, we're still bridged, so. Start HTTP boot over IPv4. I don't know. I've not seen these messages before, so I don't know what to make of it. Clearly there's a connection, so I don't know why server response timeout. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, well, we will just, I will start recording again whenever it gets into Windows.
Right, so I decided to voice over this part because my brother decided to walk in as soon as I stopped recording the last clip. But yeah, as you can see, it got to the Windows Start screen, and you know, basically, you just gotta sit back and relax while they work their magic. But yeah, nothing too fancy. It's just your typical Windows setup screen. So yeah. All right. Well, I will see you back on the next clip.
Alright. Apologies for the last clip. My brother was in here, so. Anyways, I keep having this issue on the main Windows computer that I'm bridging the connection from. It keeps disconnecting from the Wi-Fi and not wanting to connect. So while we have our connection, hopefully we can get through the rest of this. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go next. Uh-oh. There we go. That should be it. Again, I don't know if we have sound yet. we will test it once it actually goes to the desktop. I hope it does. I hope it has Wi-Fi, but we'll be able to tell once it's logged in and everything. Okay. Yeah, we'll just accept. I don't give a shit about all this stuff. I'm so tired at this point. I've been doing this for 4 hours now. Like, I knew it was going to be difficult because obviously the Raspberry Pi is not meant to run Windows, but I feel like Microsoft and Raspberry should Hey, now we're getting somewhere again. Oh, it's that message. Finally. This is what it's all about right here. This is it. Let's pan out and get the whole there we go. Again, I apologize for the messy desk. It gets used, so it gets used for anything from me making videos to editing videos to just chilling on YouTube. Although sometimes I just watch YouTube on my 85-inch TV. It just depends. Like if it's a long video that I'm gonna be focused on for a while, yeah, I'll just go lay in the bed and watch it on the TV. Why am I gonna sit here and scrunch my back out trying to sit through a video when I could just lay down in bed, Excellent viewing angle. Leave everything to us. Don't turn off your PC. I don't know about that part. I don't know if Windows updates even work because it's the Pi version. Honestly, I'll be surprised if it does. Whoa! Look here. Okay. We're setting up Raspberry Pi internal keyboard. Okay. But do we have sound? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we do have sound. And maybe we have Wi-Fi. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, maybe later. Okay, so we don't have the Wi-Fi. Test mode, okay. Alright, let's see if we can change the resolution here. Display settings. Oh. Ah, okay. So you only get 1080. Okay, well, let's try something here. Microsoft Edge, that's working. Cool. Complete setup. Continue without signing in. Can't reach page. Oh. See, this is what I was talking about. Go back here to... Okay, well that says connected and secured. So now I'm confused. Is it having a trouble going to the Microsoft website? Point is, though, it's working. At least, kind of. I think it kind of sucks that we don't have... Let's see if we have... Let's see what Task Manager says. Performance. Okay. So it's 4 gigabytes. Wow, that's pretty slow. It's pretty slow there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does feel snappy enough. Let's open Device Manager. Ah, okay, so here we go. It does show Bluetooth on there. It doesn't show it down here or there. So let's see if we can update drivers. No. Yeah, YouTube is still loading. But anyways, yeah, it is working. It's not great, but it's working. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to reach around the camera anymore. I want to try and use this thing and just see how it goes. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day.